All right. Hey ladies, welcome back. Welcome back, most beautiful ladies in the whole wide world. Listen, if nobody told you today, yes, you are the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world. How do I know that? Because God made you exactly the way He wanted to make you. He took His time, carefully crafted you into the masterpiece that you are. And if you ever believed anything other than you are enough or you are more than enough, boo-boo, you can start today believing you are the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world. Now let's get into this.
I'm not your chick, not your boo, not your side piece, keep that too. This is the anthem.
I got a good video for y'all today. So today, what are we doing? Say you got a ponytail, right? And I'll explain why I have this clip here. Say you got a ponytail, you use synthetic hair, which you can, but now, you know, the third day in, your ponytail is looking not quite as fly, not quite as laid as it was looking the first day you got it done. I'm gonna show you how to revive that synthetic ponytail. Now, let me just say real quick, this is a disclaimer. If you got your ponytail done, professionally done, and you didn't do it yourself, check out my last video because I'll show you how to do it yourself. But if you got it professionally done, this may not work because what they use to smooth and mold your hair and your edges into a ponytail tends to be very stiff, the products that they use, and I don't do that. I use different products so that my hair is still very touchable, very soft. So I get the hold, I get the shine, but my hair is still very touchable, still very, very soft. So, you know, again, this is gonna work if you do your own ponytail the way I instructed in my last video, or if you use products that don't harden your hair. All right, so what happens, why am I doing this? Because a lot of times with synthetic hair, it can kind of, it doesn't always behave as well. Like it'll get kind of hard. Let's face it, it's plastic. It's not natural hair. And even natural hair can get dry and coarse, but synthetic hair is really not hair. It's really plastic. So if you don't learn how to handle it or rejuvenate it, it can look very, very bad. And you will find yourself saying, I'm just taking this out. I'm just gonna take this out, but you don't have to. Now, first of all, this is a ponytail that I recycled and I've used this a bunch of times. Unfortunately, when I did my get ready with me with my daughter for Valentine's Day video, I did not take the time and care of the ponytail, of the hair that I should have, because I really was more focused on other things in that video. So you'll see if you check out that video, it looks a little stiff. However, I'm gonna show you, after I show you what to do, this little secret, it will not be stiff. It will not be stiff. It will move a lot like natural human hair. This is what you gotta do, okay? And actually, I'm sorry, let me start with what do you do with your own hair first, before we get to the synthetic ponytail. Let's see, okay. Product number one that I like to use for the smoothing, and again, remember that you don't want to take out your ponytail too quick, because the less you manipulate your hair and change your hairstyles, the better it is for the overall health of your hair and therefore the growth of your hair. All right, so I start with, as I mentioned in my previous video, this. It is Curl Activator Gel. Like if you grew up, when I grew up back in the 80s, you know, everybody used this when they had Jerry curl. Now, of course, Jerry curls have come and gone. Thank God. Thank God, for the most part they have. However, if you just use it sparingly, it's not going to give you icky, gooky nastiness, okay, that you don't want to feel. You don't want on your neck. You don't want on your clothes. So just use it carefully, and it's a great substitute to grease. Also, it will give you that shine, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is start out with, and be careful that you're not pulling and pulling, by the way, because before I used to smack it on and pull and pull and pull. And this is sure to change your hairline. Let's just put it that way if you do it a lot. if you do it a whole lot over a period of years, you will absolutely change your hairline. I don't think you want to do that, okay? So you just kind of pat it on. Just pat it on and make sure that you get enough on it, on your All right, so there you go. That's enough right there. I'm not gonna go crazy. I probably did do a little bit too much already. But then I use also, as I showed in my last video again, Miel. I love not only their twisting souffle, I love all Miel products. Miel, Miel, whatever you want to call it. Michelle, Maybell, whatever you want to call it. Love. Ah, look at it. And it smells. It smells so delicious. I'm just gonna give us a moment. Me and Miel might need to get a room. Oh, she smells so good. So good. And listen, I'm one of those women, I like smelling delicious from head to toe and everywhere in between. Everywhere in between. I know, TMI, whatever. So there we go. Apply on my hands, and then again you just kind of pat. This is gonna give you that extra laid down effect. Okay, that's what this does, in addition to smelling delicious. Again, be gentle. If you're doing this often, you don't want to go pulling all your edges out. That really is the weakest part of your hair, so don't do that. I messed up my makeup already. I just told you. Shaping. Okay, so what you're gonna do is comb lightly. Don't get carried away and rip all your hair out. And then if you're too hard, I should say, apply too much pressure when you're combing, your ponytail, by the time the hair gets combed toward the ponytail, the back, right there where the ponytail is attached, it's gonna look clumpy. So you gotta be careful. You gotta really take your time. You may not be able to go as fast as I'm going right now because I've done this a billion times. Take your time. It's so important when you want something to come out right. Take your time. Don't rush it. And so, okay, here we go. We get to the ponytail, and we're just gonna carefully. Let me show y'all. Let me just show y'all real quick what this ponytail looks like in the back, okay? So there we go. We kind of just carefully guide the hair into where the ponytail connects and attaches. You gotta carefully, or you will jack up, you will just jack up your hairstyle. So be careful and guide it. Just do it the way I'm doing it, where you're carefully using your finger and the comb together to guide your hair into the ponytail. Up and into the ponytail. Now, this next part is freaking key. It is amazing. I hope I got it nice and smooth back there since I can't see and y'all can see. Feels good though. It feels good. Yay. Feels good. Okay, so the next part, let's see. Did I even bring a string to show y'all? I didn't bring a string. I didn't bring a string to show y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, my loves. What you do is take some string, right? Like this. Take some string. I ripped this off a mask. You can also use thread, okay? And what you want to do to make sure that you smooth that hair into, seamlessly into where the ponytail is attached is this. Watch. Take the thread so that you get the hair underneath. Make sure the thread is touching the sides and pull your hair into where the ponytail attaches. That's all you gotta do. Pull it into where your ponytail attaches. Wrap it around. There you go. And now, as you can see, look at that. Look at how it blended. Look at how it blended very nicely. If you want to, I used some black thread when I did this yesterday. If you want to, you can do all this smoothing, and you can actually, like I did with the black thread, you can actually leave it in there. I gotta show this blue because it matches my leggings. And I just grew into this. I mean, I just lost enough weight that I can fit this, so. Yay me. Let me explain why I had this one piece of hair pinned like that. Because this one piece of hair I was using. So as you are wearing a ponytail, it does have some weight to it. And so maybe about 3-4 days into your ponytail, you may notice that it slides slightly, very, very slightly. It shouldn't do any more than, it should slide maybe a centimeter, maybe about that. But once it does that, it may reveal a track, possibly. Mine did. I saw a track, barely saw the track, but I saw it and I felt it. So I just took another piece of hair. You may have to do this too. I just took another piece of hair out of the ponytail to cover that track. Just to cover the track. Ladies don't have got to be glued. Don't you? I cannot emphasize enough. I hate to see hairstylists use this on people's natural hair. Don't put this on your natural hair. It will break your hair, especially if your hair, my hair is kind of fine. My hair is fine and dry. So what does that mean? If there's hair that loves to break, it would be my hair type. Fine and dry and curly, wavy, curly, wavy, whatever. This is for fake hair. This is for the hair that you bought from Beauty Supply. This is for synthetic hair. Okay. I don't care who argues with me. You want to go pull all your damn hair out and damage your hair, boo-boo? Do you, by all means, if that's what you want to do, honey. So anyway, I'm just spraying a little bit of got to be on my fingers, and then I'm touching the hair, smoothing it along the hair that I just wrapped around, because got to be is really phenomenal for hold. It is just freaking phenomenal for hold. My hand is so oily right now. It's like I can't hold the bottle. I can't. All right, now I'm gonna move on to how we revive this hair. So the first thing that we do is wipe our hands. That's the first thing. Okay, the second thing that we do now is separate this hair. We separate it in like different sections. So I like to do small sections. Do small sections. Now, by the way, you want to run a little bit of oil through this ponytail first too, through the hair. You definitely want to run a little bit of oil through there. Yes. All right, so we're going to start with the first section. First section, this is what you want to do. I did this already this morning, and this is why this synthetic hair doesn't look bad. And girl, listen, it really, I'm telling you, this will make your synthetic hair last. I have had these same pieces for, damn, like 3 years now. Like 3 years. Granted, I don't wear them often, but they are literally like a few years old, except for the Walmart. Except for the Walmart ponytail. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do, get your blow dryer. Again, shout out to Heritage. This comb attachment really does smooth better. It does smooth better because, like I said, when I normally blow dry, I get a little bit of fluff, which I do love with my natural hair. But I noticed a difference. I did notice a difference. So again, this is Heritage. Heritage. Don't mind the tape I put on my blow dryer. Long story. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is grab your got to be. You can kind of finger detangle a little bit too, okay? Like I said, you've already applied some oil. You grab your got to be and you spray this. You spray your hair. Spray it. Spray your synthetic fake hair. So ladies, that's it. That's it. Thanks for joining me. Listen, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Listen, you will be notified every time I upload a new video. And I'm going to have everything from fashion hauls to hacks, fashion hacks, to styling, hairstyling hacks, natural hair care, lifestyle vlogs, please come back, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me some comments. I want to talk to you. I want to know what you think about this particular technique, or if you have any tips, any beauty tips that you want to share or that you want to see me do a video on. I'll be more than happy to try almost anything. Honey, I just saved you some money. You don't have to take it out, rip it out, and make a hair appointment. You're welcome. Bye. Love you. Mean it.
Not your
So
chick,
much.
not your boo, not your side piece, keep that too. Not your chick, not your boo, not your side